Hey, we are live. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing? Let's fix this audio because this always seems to go wrong. Do apologise. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing this evening? Apologies. It was originally going to be Gloucester, Worcester, and I got that all set up and then found out that it was in the bin. I think because of COVID. So we will see what happens there, but my apologies on that. There we go. That's beautiful. Okay, so instead we're doing Munster Benetton. I'm a little bit on the fly this evening because I'm a little bit underprepared because I was covering a different game 10 minutes ago, but we move. How are we all as well? What's good? I've got COVID again. Can you believe it? I've managed to contract COVID for a second time. I was away last week at my sister's wedding. It was a lovely do. But unfortunately, we got COVID. As did pretty much most of the family. So, that was that. But yeah, let me know how you are. Let me know what's going on. You got a game tomorrow? What's happening? What's happening in your world? That's why we're here. We want to hear from you. So do let us know. Light up that chat. Of course, as well as always, light up the likes as we kick off this game in just a few minutes' time. I've got the teams in front of me now, so we will be bringing those to you in just a couple of minutes' time, just before we get started. As we just get ball tracking set up as well. So, yeah, talk to me, boys and girls. What are we saying? What's good today? How's your week been? What have you been up to? Lindsay, right.
Give me one, brother.
Lindsay, right, on the sub.
Very good, very nice.
Hello,
Lindsay. Chicken nugget.
Lindsay Wright subscribed to the channel.
Thank you so much, Lindsay, for subscribing. Welcome in, one and all. So, yeah. Benetton and Munster. Benetton on the road, of course. Munster at home. Should be a pretty one-sided affair, I would say. I'm pretty confident of a Munster victory here. Benetton sitting 11th in the league. Munster sitting 4th. They'll be looking to climb the table a little bit. But, yeah. Oh, we haven't done the poll even. Look at this. We are so undercooked tonight. Who is gonna win? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know from you this evening. Do join in the poll. How do we spell Benetton again? That's it, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, get your votes in the poll. Let us know who's winning this one. Yeah, we're just a couple of minutes away from kickoff now. I think about 7 minutes away from kickoff. So we will be. I'm hoping we're going to have some ball tracking because at the minute we haven't got any ball tracking available, which is unusual. But it is what it is. Right. Well, there we go. We'll see if we get ball tracking. This game's still on, right? It's not been called off for COVID, has it? Who knows? Right. Anyway, we'll go through the teams. So, for the home side, we'll go through Munster first of all. We start off in the front row with Wycherley in at hooker. We've got Barron, Stephen Archer in at 3, Clean in at 4, Finn and Wycherley in at 5, Jack Donoghue in at 6, John Hodnett in at 7, and Gavin Coombs in at number 8. So there are your forwards for. Why am I so sitting so low tonight? There we go. That's a bit better. Onto the backs then. Craig Casey in at 9. Ben Healy in at 10. Simon Zebo in 11. Rory Scannell in 12. In at 13 is oh, Jesus. Alandre. God. Alande even. Jesus Christ. Shane Daly in at 14. Matt Gallagher in at 15. So those are your starters for Munster. Munster starters there. Right, okay, on to Benetton then. I haven't practiced any of these names. I don't think I've done a Benetton game this season. Never mind. Right, here we go. Up front, Namar, Baraval, Chaparro are your front row. Into your second rows, we've got Herbst and Wenger. I think it's Wenger. Olegio in at blindside flanker. Zulani in at open side. And Halafi in at 8. Onto the backs then. We've got Devange in at 9. And at 10, we've got Albronos. I'm so bad at these names. I'm so sorry. In on the blindside wing, we've got Smith. The centres, we've got Monticello and Riera. In at 14, we've got Tavayurara. And in at fullback, we've got Quiotes. Oh, Jesus. Quiotes. Oh, man, I'm going to have a mare tonight with these names. I'll pick them up a little bit better as the commentary team give them to me, as I always do. But, yeah. That's where we stand at the minute. So. Oh, there we go. I think I'm on the right channel. I always panic with Premier Sports because they don't like any build-up, do they? Fleshy! Welcome in, Fleshin. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Premier Sports. They shit me up with these like zero build-up, and they're just like there at kickoff with the commentary team. Panics me that I'm on the wrong channel. I think it's Premier Sports 2. Premier Sports 1 was Rugby League, and I don't fancy that. Nothing against Rugby League. Dilly to your Flesham. We got a weekend in the house for COVID. I'm supposed to be playing tomorrow. Not a chance in hell I'm going to be COVID free by tomorrow. Tested yesterday. Big old thick black line. I've had a really faint line all week, and I've been testing every day. Thinking, come on, go so I can get out this house. Every day, still there. And then yesterday, it comes through like a big old black line. Right, we have got some URC rugby on Premier Sports 2. So if you're looking for the game, it's on Premier Sports 2 in the UK. I'm not sure where else it'll be on. Might be on Super Sports, possibly. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at where it is around the world for you. Oh, Sky Sports have got Super Rugby back as well, haven't they? Happy days. Yeah, so it's on Premier Sports in the UK. In Ireland, it's on Premier Sports and URC TV or TG4. And in the States, it's on URC TV. Well, anywhere else in the world, it's on URC TV. Makeshift side for Benettons. Oh, that's no good. That's not. Oh no, my wife had it for 3 days. Ugh. Mate, it's my second bout of it. I'm done with it now. Typically, as well, I'm triple jabbed. So, what the fuck? What's good with that? Right, here come Benetton then. We know who they are. In their green and white hoops, as always. I think lots of people were hopeful for Benetton at the start of the season, weren't they? With the COVID Rainbow Cup malarkey, winning that. I think a few people were maybe hopeful that Benetton were about to kick on to better things, but it didn't really seem to be the case so far this season, as they've got they're down in 11th at the moment. There we go. That's what we want. So, here come the Ulstermen as their Space Jam disco begins. Are they coming out to this? Are they coming out to get ready for this? Let's go. I think they are. I can't really tell. Happy days if they are. Right, there's your ball tracking. We're all good. We're all raring to go. Absolute scenes. So Gloucester, because of injuries? Nah, you can't have a professional club falling down because of injuries. What, they can't field a front row? What? So that's got to be a point dock then, isn't it? So after all of that hullabaloo, Munster need to take a little bit of a leaf out of the French's book and get one of them go-karts to go and take the ball out, because there's no ball in the middle. So we're just waiting for a ball. It's been kicked by a ball boy, and we'll see how far behind ball tracking we are. Let's get on that version. There we go. So yeah, here we go, off and underway. We're about a minute behind ball tracking, so that's not too bad. And Benetton kick deep into the 22, where Munster will ship this out to Gallagher, who will carry up, and Munster will fire this downfield. Doesn't find touch, just short of halfway, and back comes Cotes. So not a great start for Munster in terms of that. Is that a 4G pitch? Are they on a 4G pitch now, or did they just put so much water on it that it just looks really slick and shiny? Anyway, Benetton up in midfield, just between the 22 and the 10. I think I caught it in the beginning in 2019 in Italy. Not had anything since. Oh, good news, mate. Don't want it. Literally, I went up with about 15 people, parents, sisters, brother-in-laws. Went up to Aberdeen. Well, I tested before I went. I was fine. 8 of us have come back. Out of the 15, 8 of us have come back. Pretty much all of the adults. All the kids are fine. But all the adults have got it. And they feel rough. So I don't feel too bad. I got a bit of a sniffly nose. I got a bit of a scratchy throat. And I'm tired. But I've got a 3-week-old baby. So I'm bound to be tired. Anyway, scrum time. As we get this reset. Munster scrum still. What's to say they have 36 players unavailable, leaving just 18 fully fit players to choose from. 36 players unavailable. 30. What's Diamond doing to them? Has he got the bloody lash? Has he set the dog on them? I know he likes to take his dog to training. Has he set the dog on him? Jesus. Anyway, what's your tipple this evening? What are you drinking? I'm on the kangaroo piss. I was going to go out and get... I say go out and get... I was going to click and collect some bottles of Corona, but we never got round to it in the end. Thought that might be a nice bit of irony. Not to be. Not to be. As this scrum gets reset, but it looks like, according to ball tracking, Benetton are going to get a penalty. So we'll tell you what happens there in a second. Hey. What's good as well, everybody? What have you been up to? What ruggers have you got planned for the weekend? Are you watching? Oh, I don't want to start the debate. I don't want to start the debate because it's not a nice debate to have, and it's not on. We need to be more inclusive. But are we watching the Women's Six Nations? Are we not? Don't be that guy. I know I've given you the opportunity and the platform there, but don't be that guy. We don't need that. We don't need those clowns. Yeah, forwards go down and forwards, the front row goes down and yeah. Hey, do you know what? Pinched a whiskey tumbler from the hotel. It's a beautiful little thing. So I might have a Sauvignon with you in that. I don't think I've got any Sauvignon. Might have a drop of rosé. But we'll have a glass of wine with you over the weekend. Yeah, so just loses his foot in. as he's driving forward. And he's always going down. So Benetton will have a go at the 3 points. It's pretty much straight. It's a very kickable kick. So to read that he's missed it is it's pretty much straight in front, about 35 metres out. And what happens to this? Well, oh, it's off the post. It's off the upright, and it's the ball stays live as Benetton, not a great kick chase, and Munster will be able to kick their lines clear through Healy. He does find touch, and Benetton go quick at halfway. Trying to have a little carry up, but it's knocked forward in contact, and it will be another scrum, this time to Munster. Oh, Jesus. So, referee just asking for a good picture, and there's just no support there really for him in time, and trying to sneak the ball backwards ends up tipping it forwards, and it's all gone wrong for Benetton. So, moment of magic. Well, I say moment of magic. Moment of madness, really, for Benetton. Back to back. As a free kick comes, this time early engaged. Oh, sorry. Scrum stood up when it should have stayed down. Don't like that. If you're not comfortable, you're not comfortable. I'd rather see players stand up and say, can we reset this, than try and give away a free kick. Anyway, Munster put this up high into the air. Lands just outside the 22. It's spilled backwards by Benetton, and Munster gather. So Munster on the attack as they use their forwards to get up and over the 22. Great drive from Gavin Coombs, as they just use these forwards to try and suck in that Benetton defence, and a little dinky snipe from Casey. Nothing on though, so gives it off to Wycherley. Slow ball for Munster as they work round the corner again. Donahue carrying this time, but advantage coming from Munster for offside. Oh, pardon me, mackerel. Just had myself a succulent Chinese meal. Ball over the top, it's down, is it scored? Let's have a look at this. Does he get this down in time? Little chip over the top, little chase, and no try. We are coming back for the penalty. So Munster will have a very kickable penalty, about 15 metres just to the far side of the posts as we look at it. So yeah, no try, no try. Anyway, Munster have scored none from none. That's Benetton's record that ball tracking's given us. But they are going for it, and they will get it, so it will be 3 points to Munster. First blood to Munster. Probably not what they expected, to be fair, as we've got a couple of balls on the pitch now. Don't forget, of course, if you haven't yet, do smash the like button. Let's see if we can get to 5 likes by half time. There's 6 of you bad boys in here at the minute. We'd really appreciate if you could help the stream out. Just helps our visibility out a little bit if we can get to a few likes on the board. So any likes are welcome, and we would massively appreciate that. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as well, get that done as well. Apologies while we just wait for this kick to go through. We are a minute behind on the ball tracking, so we're about to get back underway. As Benetton will kick. Oh, they're having. I tell you what, these ball boys are having a mare today. This is the fourth time they're looking for a ball. This is ridiculous. In it comes now, as the referee just reminds Albrons to stay behind the line as he kicks this. And he does dutifully, as loads of height on that. And it's a good take on the lift, just outside of the 22 from Munster, and Benetton looking to disrupt. And Casey will use the forwards to try and get a better field position as the referee calls taken back, so Munster won't be able to kick this out on the full. Kutsia does well underneath the high ball, lots of pressure on him, and Benetton will have the ball at the 10, at the Munster 10. Halafi on the carry. Benetton using the aerial route, trying to put this under pressure, and good work from Gallagher, who calls the mark, and a little shove from the Benetton player just to make sure he stays sat down. And Gallagher kicks to touch just outside of the Benetton 10. Let's have a little look at the poll then. What are we saying on the poll? 5 votes on the poll. 100% of you think Munster have got this. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just whether or not it's going to be a cricket score, isn't it? It's how much of a good fight can Benetton put up. We said this. We said this about Wales at the weekend, didn't we? Ain't nobody calling a Wales loss to Italy. Sorry, Fleshing. Sorry to bring it up. Again. And again. And again. Right, Benetton kick the ball clear then through the boxy, and they make about 20 metres, and Gallagher's under that again to gather. I say Gallagher, and it's not at all, it's Daly, so Munster look to move that into midfield before kicking again with Scannell. And Coetzee will carry up to halfway before he's driven into the ground. One more like for our target of 5 for half time. Can we do it? Can we do it? And have 30 minutes left on the clock. That would be amazing if we could. As advantage comes for Benetton, and things start to open up as they fly down the wing. So Albrons. Now they move the ball into midfield, just using backdoor runners. As next phase, they use the forwards. Delandry being asked to make lots of tackles. Not getting advantage, so we're going to go back for penalty for Benetton. Which you would think they're going to have to go to the corner from here, because it is it's a fair old way out, and it's very tight to the touchline. Oh, it's virtually on halfway. So yeah, high tackle from O'Donoghue. It's just a seatbelt, so nothing too serious. Yeah. It's okay. It's not like I haven't had it before. I called it. I called it at the start of the Six Nations. Wales for 5th. Everybody didn't believe. No one believed. But I knew. I knew that Pivac's in the mud. And all the press want to talk about is how Eddie's in the mud. I'm like, no, we should be talking about Pivac. How's that boy not had to pack his spider plant up yet? Welcome in if you're new to the stream as well. Do feel free to drop us something in the chat. Say hello. We're live, and we're interactive. We try and read everything out. So you know, the more chat, the better. Right. So Benetton on the maul, edging forwards as they just poke their head up and have a little look about what's going on. Baravali just trying to see if there's anything on, and there's not, so he gives it to the 9. There's hands like dildos everywhere, but it keeps going backwards, and in the end Gallagher snuffles it up, and Munster look to put the pressure on through the boot, but it's charged down, and then it's knocked on. And here they go again, Benetton, just 7 metres out now, flying into that breakdown, possibly question marks about whether they stayed on their feet or not. Grant, welcome in. I called the Italy win, but I did it as a piss take. Oh, mate, I bet you wish you had a fiver on that. I bet you wish you had a fiver on that. And Casey then boots that into touch, and Benetton go quick. They don't want to let this ball go out and spend any time in touch, as they're up to the 10 now. But just lazy runners from Benetton, and just disorganisation kills the option for the 10, and he has to boot this downfield. We only played crap against Ireland and Italy. The other three could have gone either way. Ooh, first half against England, it weren't great, was it? Second half against England, you were fantastic. But first half was terrible, as Healy boots this kick downfield. And it's Tabiara who is charging down the field. Duvanaga now. Negri. Benetton being allowed quick ball at the moment, which is a bit unusual, if I'm honest. I think Munster should probably give Benetton a little bit more respect and try and slow their breakdown down so they can get this game put to bed in the first half, as it's knocked forward there. Or stripped. Looks like it was stripped. So Casey will set the caterpillar up and then use a forwards pod. Still outside of the 22, so Casey looking to set up the forwards again. Load up those big runners. 8 of you on the poll. 100% of you are saying it's a Munster win. I don't know. Watching these first 15 minutes, Benetton look a bit thirsty for it. And obstruction called from the high kick. Zebo gets blocked. And it will be a Munster penalty. Come a peach! Come a peach! Come a peach! Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you, buddy? Hey, man. Right. 10 of you bad boys in. Let's go. We're getting numbers tonight. Double figures. Let's see if we can get to those 5 likes then. If we've got 10 of you in here and there's 4 likes on the stream, who's going to be that guy? Who's going to be that guy to sort us out the halftime goal in the first 15 minutes? As this is fired downfield. That's a hell of a kick, given the tight angle, to get them halfway into the 22. Right then. Yeah, and it is an obstruction. As he comes down, the guys are around him. He lands on them. So Simon Zebo, no chance of getting there to make the tackle. On the road. Hope you're good. I am. Not allowed on the road. Fucking COVID. Well, I am allowed on the road, aren't I? Because there's no isolation periods anymore. But, yeah, I'm doing the responsible thing and staying in. As Benetton still the line out. Well, Munster secured the line out, got it down, and then somehow fumbled it over the top of the maul to Benetton, who then dropped the ball as well. So it will be a Benetton scrum. Jesus. Right. So Benetton deep in their own territory, looking to secure ball. We are, by the way, on the road to 890 subs as well. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, that does... if you haven't yet, and you're new around here and you'd like to, we'd love to see you. God, I can't breathe. There we go. A little bit of snot at the back of my throat. Beautiful stuff. Right, so we're 4 subs away. Can we get there? I don't think we're going to get there tonight, but it'd be nice to get there this weekend. Well, it'd be nice to... We've got some good stuff coming up this weekend. Plenty of ruggers, because I'm stuck indoors all days, all weekend. So hopefully we can get to 900. Right. So it does go out on the full, and Munster then putting the pressure on Benetton. Benetton are squeezing the mistakes. And ball tracking's telling us something. Right, let's bring it to you. We've got a Munster line out just inside the 22. I reckon it's a strike move off of this. So we will bring you... Really? Are you happy with Eddie staying on? Yes, 100%. And after this try, I'll tell you why. Right, Munster, fire it up into the 12 channel. Little switch, little flick onto the 13. Big carry up. And Casey on the loop doesn't take it. Goes to Matt Gallagher instead, who was running the inside line off of the 9. It looked like it was going to Casey. Benetton are all tracking Casey. No one's looking at Gallagher, and in he goes. Beautiful strike move. Beautiful strike move from Munster there. And Benetton, I've called Ghostbusters because they ain't got a clue where he came from. Right. The Eddie, are you okay scenario. I'll tell you why I'm happy that Eddie's staying on. One, we need the continuity. You can't be going into a World Cup. Right. It ain't football. Let's be clear. This isn't football. So going into a World Cup with a new coach, with a new set of systems. Look how long it's taken Farrell and Pivac to establish themselves in Ireland and Wales. And let's be fair, Wales... one win off a Grand Slam last year. Sorry. Let's rephrase that. Sorry. How many Grand Slams Wales with Gatlin? How good were Ireland under Joe? There's lots of positives there. So for them to come in and re-establish everything was really, really difficult. So I don't think it's a good idea to change your coach this close to a World Cup. Second of all, the strategy's not wrong. We just haven't got the personnel at the moment. Grant! Oh, feisty Grant. Are you happy that Pivac is staying on? I wouldn't be. I think he's absolute dogs. I don't think he's got hold of this team at all since he's been in role. I think the Jam Slam was real, and this Six Nations has proved it. Look, people are complaining, saying, oh, Eddie doesn't blood new players. Well, eight of the regular squad of this Six Nations have been under 15 caps. So more than half your squad's under 15 caps. You're without massive players like Johnny May. Okay, not everyone's a Johnny May fan. Owen Farrell. Okay, not everyone's an Owen Farrell fan. We've sacrificed George Ford, arguably the best 10 in the world, based on the media's interpretation of Marcus Smith, who's been bang average, but he needs the minutes. So I think Eddie's okay. Sharks is best South Africa team, and we have most World Cup Springboks playing for Sharks. Just watch the Sharks games coming up. Oh, no doubt, Sharks are a good side. Sharks are a good side. I don't watch a lot of South African rugby, to be fair. I should watch more. Do you know what I was going to do in the week? I was going to do one of the Curry Cup ones. So if there's a Curry Cup one on Wednesday, we might... I got tied in at work. So if there's a Curry Cup one on Wednesday, we'll see if we can get out of work on time and get it done. I finish at 5:30 and it starts at 5:45, so it's a bit tight, but we'll see what we can do. Flesher Grant, no, and I didn't want him there. I'm a Scarlet. Yeah, no, he's useless. Okay, anyway, so Benetton with the steal, just outside of the 22. We haven't missed anything but a bit of kick tennis at the moment, so nothing to report. I do have to report, though, that the conversion was good, so it is 10-0. There you go, there's something to report. Wait, we got to 5 likes! Woohoo! Let's go, let's go. Thank you so much, everybody. It is a massive help, those likes. As Benetton crash up in midfield, still outside the 22. Can't breach this Munster defence. I tell you who to watch out for, though. International wise, watch out for Ireland at the World Cup. I reckon this might be the year they make a semi. This might be the year they make a semi. Wales, can't see you getting out of the group stage, mate. Sorry. But we'll do some predictions. We'll do some predictions coming into into the World Cup. Anyway, penalty for Benetton, not rolling away. So we will have a penalty in front of the sticks, about 25 metres out. But I can't see Eddie is doing anything for England. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I can see why people are saying it, and I can see why people are backing him. I think they're probably working on something in the background that they don't want to reveal just yet, and we'll probably see it next Six Nations, maybe in the autumn. We're also blooding a load of new blood, ready for this next World Cup campaign. I mean, if you read Eddie's book, he's a switched-on coach, so I can't see him being thick enough to just be going, this is the only way we will ever play. I think he's just playing his cards a little bit closer to his chest than we would be expecting. So, yeah, I wouldn't get too worried about Eddie just yet. So, right. So, Benetton with the 3 points then on the board. And Munster will get us back off and underway. As this one... Tell you what, they're getting some air on this tonight. That ball's filled with helium as Zebo steals it. I tell you what, that's some mega air. It's gone up all the way about 7 metres out, and Zebo's first to arrive. It's lazy from Benetton and exceptional from Simon Zebo and Munster, as Munster put the pressure on. Benetton unsuccessfully trying to slow things down as they go again and again, forwards battering at the door, looking to breach this defence. Casey able to get a hold of that, and the tackles flying in and players slowly going to ground. So they now try and work the space, which isn't really there. Benetton doing a good job of driving this Munster team back and repelling this attack. Lost almost 10 metres that time, and Benetton with the steal. Great work from them as they boot this downfield and relieve the pressure. Nobody home. And it's going to go, just kept in play between the 10 and the 22 of Munster, and they fire that back downfield, and now we'll have a little bit more kick tennis. Well, we check the chat. Just nothing going on. 91% of you now think that Munster are going to win this. Johan, watch out for France and Ireland, yes, and Springboks and New Zealand, but have a feeling that Ireland are going to be dangerous in the 2023 World Cup. Yeah. Couldn't agree with you more, mate. I think Ireland are going to break the quarterfinal curse this year. I agree. France, phenomenal. They're going to be amazing, as we've still got some kick tennis, a little bit running, but mainly just kick tennis at the moment. Yeah, who else? Springboks and New Zealand are always going to be dangerous. I don't think Springboks are going to be as dangerous as they were in 2019. I think they've lost a little bit of their edge, but they are still hot to trot. Grant, my biggest issue with Eddie is he's still not solved the Tuolungi problem, as Benetton up to the 10 now, doing a great job, but Gavin Coombs over the top of everything, causing all sorts of trouble, wins Munster the penalty. The Tuolungi issue is a massive issue. That's a talent pool problem, if we're honest. There isn't another massive crash centre to our available to us, and that's a problem, because that's the game plan, and we do need that. The way England play, we need that front football in midfield, and we're just not getting it. I wonder whether Don Brandt or Simmons could step into that role as a crash 12, not as a 13, as a crash 12. Yo, Harry, welcome in. Australia to win the World Cup. Mark my word. No. I can't see it, if I'm honest. I can't. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I do like Australia. But I think they're maybe one World Cup away from being where they need to be. They need a couple more years of doing what they're doing. It's starting to come again for Australia, but it's just not quite there yet, and you can see that in the Super Rugby. So, what do we got going on here? I think we've got a Munster line out. Yeah, we've got a Munster line out about 5 metres outside of the Benetton 22. Oh, I'm loving this chat tonight, fellas, by the way. If you're new round here and you're enjoying a bit of chat and are enjoying a bit of ruggers, then do hit that sub button. Let's see if we can get the very good, very nice man out. As this one chipped over the top and... Oh, Scannell just can't quite get there. Gets a fingertip to it, knocks it on. We'll have a Benetton scrum. Fleshin, Eddie has too many players to pick from. He seems better with a smaller pool. Yeah, possibly. He likes to fiddle with players, doesn't he? Oh, God, that sounds wrong. He likes to mess about with their positions and stuff. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I can't disagree with you. He probably does do better with a better pool. I mean, he worked wonders with Japan. And Japan rugby is on the up and up. And you kind of have to put some of that down to him and that 2015 performance. So, yeah. Yeah, I see that. Right. 10 minutes left of the half. Can we get a couple more likes on this stream as well? Can we get there? Let's see where we are on the old sub button as well. We're trying to get to 890 tonight. How are we getting on? As Harry, can you see Italy winning the Six Nations in the next 10 years? With good under-20s coming through. I don't know if they'll win it. I think we can only look at players like Capuzzo, Garbisi, Ione, those players being supported by better players coming through and being more competitive. But I can't see them winning the whole competition. I think the professionalism of the other nations will just keep them a little bit further ahead. As Munster get this scrum moving, inching forward, and it's fired out the side. And Gallagher puts one through. Good cover from Benetton. And we come back for penalty. Munster in front of the kicker. Who's that? Zebo, offside. Always offside. Doesn't get involved in the ruck, but he's there and a potential threat. So fair dinkum. Yeah, I think Italy become more competitive. I think the professionalism of the other nations will keep them ahead of them. Especially sort of France, England and Wales and Ireland. They may overtake Scotland. I suppose that could be their best hope. But I think they'll become more competitive. And it won't be a case of sending the Shags out for an extra rest week for the big guns. Hope that answers your question, Harry. Welcome in. I've not seen you. I don't think I've seen you about before, Harry. So, welcome to the stream. I might be wrong. I'm terrible with remembering things. As Benetton line out is knocked on, and Benetton kick is knocked on, and that is fired downfield by Zebo. It looks like it must. Referee feels it went backwards. So, we'll have a bit of kick tennis now. As Munster hoof this one down, and there's almost over the top of Taviara, who's able to regather that and get the kick away in time and give one of his own. First time. Welcome in, Harry. Welcome in. Good to have you round. Good to Good to have you along for the journey. Who's your team, Harry? What are you saying? Oh, it was off the boot. That's why it wasn't knocked on. Grant, Italy's biggest problem is Georgia becoming more competitive. They are getting a run in the Curry Cup next year. Are they? What, Georgia? As in the international side in a club competition? Interesting. Not sure how the top 14 will like that with losing half their front rowers. Or half their spare front rowers. It's an interesting concept though. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it at all. As Casey puts this one up just inside his own 10. And it is not forward, but out of nowhere, Zebo caught, and then it's offloaded to Casey, and it's another try as he showboats in. Happy days for Munster. I think we're going to check a forward pass or two here. Looks like a try's been awarded. Right. Now it's like a development squad. Oh, nice. Got an Italian mate who quite rightly was ecstatic last week. But oh, how he was down last night. Yeah, I bet. Imagine being mudded by North Macedonia. It's almost like being mudded by Italy in the Six Nations. Wait, what? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. So 15-3 is the score. It's been given. Great work there. That try came out of nothing. Absolutely nothing, Grant. It was literally just... Who was it? Started it. Hodnett started it all off. Not sure how he got hold of the ball, really. I can't even remember now. But, yeah, the ball was bouncing around a bit and he just popped up out of nowhere. RKO. Right, 17-3. It's a decent nudge. And, well, Benetton, keep it under 50 and you can have a bowl of bolognese at the end. Keep it under 50 and you get your garlic bread. Oh. There's no need for that, is there? So stereotypical. Can have a bottle of Peroni at the end. Nothing over 50, though. God. I'm getting more and more stuffed up here. Blow my nose in a minute. Right, where are we? Ah! Referee's just going, oh, hey, bud. Just a bit of kick. Tell us, silly. Right. He's struck that really well. As Benetton will get us back underway. Of course, if you haven't yet, subscribe. If you haven't yet, like. Let's see. Come on, let's see if we can get to 7 by half time. There's 6 of us in here. I reckon there's 2 of you out there that haven't yet liked. If you haven't liked the stream, please feel free to do so. It helps us out massively. Keeps the algorithm happy and all that good stuff. Italy can't win their first game in 6 Nations and qualify for the Football World Cup in the same month. You can't have it both ways. Right, but what does this say for the rest of Europe, though, right? Italy can't qualify for the World Cup out of all of Europe. But yet, last summer, they were the best Europe had to offer. What does that say about European football at the minute? The French are in the mud. The Welsh, hey, maybe the Welsh could win it. They just got to beat Scotland or Ukraine. And Ukraine are pretty much in the mud as well, but we're not doing politics. Right, anyway, Benetton line out on the 22 of Munster. Up they go. They go short. That didn't look 5 to me. It's not. It's not. Gregor! Wagwan, Gregor! Good to see you, mate. I stand 4G pitches. You can't, or is that you can't stand 4G pitches? I can't stand 4G pitches either. They're fucking atrocious. I am still working on a video for 5G pitches. 5G pitches? 4G pitches. Oh, Gregor, don't take it back. Don't take it back, Gregor. It's all good. I understood you. Put it back. Send it again. Right. And Munster then will have the line out then for the short. And they go all the way. And it's stolen by Monticello. And now Benetton are up on the 5. Pushing away. Come on, Benetton. Let's have a try. Token try. As Allegio carries up. Still knocking on the door. Big runners coming in, but being comfortably repelled by Munster at the minute, who are just meeting them on the gain line. Starting to roll backwards just a touch, Benetton. Gregor, how you doing? I hope you're well, by the way. Please don't feel bad that you... please don't feel like you can't write stuff. I don't want it to be like that in here. Advantage coming for Benetton then. Tackler not rolling away, I think. As support lacking for Negri. Is there some space? No, Monticello. Oh, almost. And Benetton still knocking on this door. Knock on by Green, so we're going to come back for the penalty. They've gone quick and they're over. No, referee pulls them back. Wee vee. So 13 votes on the poll. 85% of you are calling it Munster win. 15% of you. 15% of you are living in the dreamland. Got that Benetton backed. I respect it. I respect it. Right. Benetton have opted for the scrum. I'm not sure why. Yeah, Benetton commentary team just asking whether Benetton are opting for the penalty try. It's a tall order, considering the scrum's not been that great. I think this is a mistake, but we will see as the ball comes in and the clock goes red. Oh, gone upstairs as well for the video rev. Do you know what? We're just going to turn ball tracking off for a sec. Let's keep that suspense alive as Benetton look to manufacture something in midfield. Advantage coming again. Little dink over the top. Oh, snap! That's a beaut. That's an absolute beaut. Oh, bring back the ball tracking. Now we know what's going on. Right. It's a chip over the top into the corner. A shot to nothing. And like a salmon, Cote has flown up, diving forwards. Has taken that, landed it, and stuck it. And a try will be good. Oh, fetch me a sock. Fetch me a sock. That is different gravy. Oh, he hasn't caught it. He's just landed on it. I'll tell you what. That is timing. That is timing. Nothing wrong with that at all. Fleshing. That was class. That was world class, mate. That's a beaut. Oh! Gee whiz. Well, I tell you what, that is worth a little subby if you haven't already. Get those subbies in. 887 at the minute. We are 3 away. Harry, good finish. Good finish for Benetton. Back in this. You're not wrong, brother. The conversion is good. It is half time. So we will take our customary half time break. So at the minute the scores are 17 to Munster, 10 to Benetton. We will be back in just a couple of minutes of time. Don't go anywhere. I'm just going to go and drain the main vein. Go and blow my nose because I am full of snot. I do apologise. Right. There's some stats for you to keep your eyes on, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll see what Twitter's got to offer as well, and we'll see if we've got any of those good old clips to have a little look at. But we'll be right back.
I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And I have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it. Slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
Right. We are back. We are back. Welcome back in. Oh. Twitter have got no... Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. Twitter have got no... whatchamacallits for us. Clips that we can have a little butchers at. So, is what it is on that front. But there's plenty of talking points, isn't there? There's lots going on. We've got the Women's Six Nations starting this weekend. Scores on the doors. Let's have some score predictions from you. What are we calling for tomorrow's games? We've got Scotland, England, and Ireland, Wales. I know which way I'm going. But let's have some score predictions. Nothing wrong with Italian rugby. You're not. And actually, based on the football result, it's actually a great opportunity for Italian rugby now to really step up and say, hey, you ain't got your football this summer, so come and have a look at us instead. Well, it's not this summer, is it? It's next winter, but you know what I mean. You've not got a World Cup to go to. Come and have a look at the rugby. Come and have a look at what we can showcase with Benetton and Italian rugby in general. So there's an opportunity there if Italian rugby can jump on it. Hopefully they can. Right, new like goal. Full time. We're going to try and get to 10 likes. I can't see it tonight. But we'll have a go. We'll have a little go at it. We'll see what we can do. 10 likes by the end of the game. We're trying to get to 890 subs as well, aren't we? By the end of the stream. Where are we on that? I think we're on 887. We're 3 short. Yeah. So we'll see if we can get a little bit closer to that. We are going to cover some of the women's rugby. Some of you won't like that. Some of you will love that. But facts are facts. Women's rugby, I respect it. I'm all about a little bit of... I watch any rugby. In fact, in the week, I was watching on YouTube. I don't know if anyone saw this. England Rugby showed the National School Sevens competition at Roslyn Park. It was a wonderful little competition. I really enjoyed it. Do you watch much Super Rugby, Harry? If I can get my sorry arse out of bed in the morning, I do. But I tend to be watching it from the comfort of my bed while doing the morning feed with the baby at the minute. But I did do last year. I did do quite a few streams of it, so I'll try and get back to it. It's just dragging myself out of bed on a Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. It's not the one. But we might try and get a Friday one in. I might try and get up early on a Friday morning and do it. No issues with women's rugby. Looking forward to the World Cup later this year. Amen, Grant. Amen. Oh, I'm so sick of mentioning women's rugby and people go, women's rugby? No, not for me. Not for me, lad. It ain't proper, is it? You go, no, fuck off. Don't be a dick. I'm not about that. But a little bit of love for everybody. And as I say that, I remember that I've just brought up the kids' rugby. Like, no love, just respect. Just respect. That kind of love. Like, nothing funny going on here. There's no kids in my basement, that's for sure. Right, moving on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dig this hole any deeper. Rugby is rugby fleshing. Amen, brother. Amen. Anyway, what are our score predictions for the weekend? What game are you looking forward to? What's going on? I'll go first. Scotland, England. 54 England. Scotland 6. I said it. Will be interesting when Oz teams versus New Zealand teams. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping it's not going to be the same as last year where New Zealand teams just trounced Oz teams for like 5 weeks. Because that was borderline embarrassing for Australia. But they came good in the end. Didn't they? What other score predictions can we go for? I'll tell you what. Rugby kickoff. Talk to me, Rory, from Rugby kickoff. What do we got tomorrow? Highlander Blues. Highlanders win that. That's my call. Chiefs Crusaders. Oh. Crusaders win. Reds Waratahs. Reds. Scotland women. England women. England. Stormers Ulster. Wait, that can't be tomorrow. Yes, it is, because we're watching Munster. Stormers Ulster, I'll go with Ulster, but narrow. Zebra Scarlets. Oh, fucking hell. Scarlets. Bath Sale. Oh, bugger. Yeah, that's a point. I haven't done my Prem School predictions, have I? God, I haven't done that for a little while. Oh, probably out of the running now. I was in the top 100 for a little while. I was hoping to win a box for the Prem final, but I think I've forgot to do my predictor. So much so that it's asking me to sign in. I'll do it later. Yeah. Anyway, Munster are about to get us back underway, so we'll get back to the live ruggers. Casey going to kick us off. 6 likes. 3 subs away. Karma Peach is back. Karma Peach announcing himself like that. 14 votes. 86% if you think Munster. Grant, yes. My beloved Stormers will be taking on Dwayne Vermeulen and his mates tomorrow. Stormers by 7. Yeah, I think it's going to be a tight one, as the game is kicked off into the 22, and Benetton will use their forwards as they dart back in, and holding on, gets himself not isolated, he just gets a little bit away from his support runners, and first penalty of the half goes immediately to Munster. Come on, Falcons, says Karma Peach. Who the Falcons got tomorrow? I am a Falcons fan against Wasps. Oof. Tough game. But that one's up for grabs, that one, to be fair. I wouldn't write Falcons off with that, but the kick for the penalty is going to be sent through the posts, and it will be 20-10 to Munster. And it's just how long onto the second half do we just get down to clock management now? Oh, right, I see. Yeah, you're coming on Falcons because I'm a Falcons fan. Thank you. Thanks, Karma Peach. You care. Ooh, little announcement. I'm working on a little bit of stash. A little bit of Rugby Geek stash. We're going to have a nice little hoodie and t-shirt combo. I'm not going to sell them because I'm not a fraud, but yeah, just thought I'd let you know I'm going to get some stash. I'm going to have myself some stash made. Right then, so Benetton are going to get us back underway. Has a Bok team lost at home to a Northern team yet in the URC? I don't know. Shall we have a look? As Benetton gets back underway, Zebo finds it and gets a little nudge on. Cover Peach, of course. I'm fair, though I'm still Irish. You can be Irish, Cover Peach. We've got no problem with being Irish. I don't know why I said that in a little bit of an Irish lilt there. I didn't mean to. Just is what it is, isn't it? Right. I don't know. And I can't be asked to trawl back through 13 rounds of games to find out if South Africa have lost at home yet to a Northern team. Well, they're saying that. It's only a couple of games they've played, haven't they? Anyway, Benetton have conceded the penalty. So let's have a look. Round 12, was it? When did they go out there? It's a few weeks ago now, isn't it? I'm sure Munster have played Stormers. Did they not play any of the games because of COVID or something? I'm cooking leeks and spuds. Oh no, mate, don't. I got you, Karma Peach. I got you. It's been a hard day tarmacking for you, has it? Is that what it is? It's been a hard day out tarmacking, so now you come home to cook some leeks and spuds. Right, Munster got the line out in between the try line and the 22 of Benetton. And at this point, we're just watching the game. We're not that sore about what's going on too much. I'll bring you the action as it's worth bringing you, because this is on the road to being an absolute drubbing as Munster stack the forwards up. Swiss roads, lol. Oh, that's right, yeah, you're Irish but in Switzerland, is that right? Is that right? Yeah, Munster played Stormers early doors at home. Yeah, because Cardiff got stuck out there, didn't they? And then they had to bring out like all sorts of vets and academy players just to get through the next round, because they couldn't get anybody home. It was an absolute sham. I mean, COVID's fucked this competition. That's for sure. I mean, South Africa teams are just playing South Africa teams at the minute, aren't they? Grant, good luck tomorrow versus us Ulster. Oh, Gregor's throwing mud. Yes, Gregor. We love to see it. But no, I'm a medical professor living in Lausanne. Oh, nice. Nice. We got the posh boys in. And here comes Zebo. Bursts the tackles and he's over the try line. 25-10. Pull down Benetton's pants. Make them grab their ankles. That's what's going on tonight in Munster. As the crowd chant Zebo. 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 Right. Conversion then. We'll see what happens here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. Easy days for Zebo. He's loving life back at Munster, isn't he? I tell you what, he's a hefty looking winger as well. He's still got wheels, but it looks like he enjoys a cream cake or two these days. Same to you, but not as much luck. Oh, I love a bit of friendly competition. Let's go. Don't forget, of course, you want to keep this friendly competition going. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Let's do it now for you. We'll give you the link to the Discord. Come and join the conversation. Flesh and Sick are talking to me. Me and the Big. That's all Flesh has to talk to. So, I think there's about 40 of us in there. So come and have a chat. Sling some mud around. Be great to see a few faces. And the kick's a beaut. It's an absolute ripper. It goes through 27-10. You tell him, Gregor. You tell him. Don't wear it. Don't wear it. Fire back at him. We want shots fired. Right. Zebo is so good and on form. You're not wrong. How have I not known about the Discord server? Grant, I bring it up every stream. Yeah, sent you a pic on Discord, did you? Did you? Alright. Is it stream friendly? We might have a little goosey gander at this. As Benetton then have the ball inside their own half, just about in between the 10 and halfway. Let's go. Yeah, we'll bring this up. Let's have a little goosey at this. Fleshing is living the dream. He's got the stream on. He's got it on his lap, on his PC, and he's got his Sauvignon in the whiskey pot. Absolute scenes for Fleshing. Love it. Let's go. Yeah, send in your pics. We might add that to the halftime show reel. It's not that great. No, I love it, mate. Smith then up towards the Munster 22. Benetton trying to flick a little hole. It's a forward pass. Benetton just doing all the right things, but just the final effort is just dog shit. It's probably not the PC thing to say, is it? But who cares? It's Friday night. It's under lights. Scenes we love to see. Yes! Referee getting sick of Benetton players. You talk a lot, and that's enough. So, we're all good. Yeah, join the Discord if you haven't. Come say hi. Come and join the chat. Have a bit of a conflab with us. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. Does that work like that? Not really. Right. So, scrum time for Munster. Joanne, Stormers 27, also 18, Sharks 36, Edinburgh 19. Johan's been away and he's done his... Oh, we've got a bit of handbags as well on the telly box. Johan's been away and done his research. Stormers 27, Ulster 18, Sharks 36, Edinburgh 19. Oh, these are your predictions. Bulls 44, Dragons 7, England 34, Scotland 25. Wow. Intriguing. I like it though. Love a bit of that. Right. So, a little bit of chat from the referee. Sort your shit. Get your lives in order. We want no more dramas. Thank you very much. Happy days, happy days. Yeah, what do we got? What have we got in the Discord? Yeah, we've got 38 in the Discord. So, come and join us. No. No, Fleshing. I see what you're posting. I see what you're posting in the Discord. I'm not having it. No more Wales DVDs. The WRU are literally funding themselves on bloody straight to DVD bloody documentaries. Right, penalty for Benetton then. Just a little bit of over frustration. And Benetton will go to the corner. Not completely shamed themselves in this game. Oh wow, that's a little bit of naughtiness there from Munster. Hands in the scrum as it's up and over the 15. It's gone backwards, and Benetton just about secure the ball as they drive up through midfield. Then now round the corner for the forwards. No real support runners, but caught a bit of a coy move from the line. Went to look like he was going to join the breakdown and then put his hands on the ball. And as he did, he got absolutely slotted. Ah, no, you're joking. we will get you a new Discord link. Stand by. Right, that should be the new Discord link. To be fair, that's lasted ages, that one. So, there we go. It's going to be a penalty then for Benetton, right in front of the post, and they're going to call on the scrum. Oh, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Oh, for the love of God. Right. Well, the link's there anyway. I'll sort the command out later. So we're just having a little bit of treatment on the field for Munster. $15 votes then. Still 6 likes. We still need 4 more likes, and there are 7 of you in here, so one of you's short a like. Let's see if we can get this up to 10 likes by the end of the game. That would be amazing. Where are we on the old Subaroos? Still on 887. So we're looking for 3 more subs and 4 more likes. Sweet. And another penalty for Benetton. Collapsing. Right. So, warning from the referee. Ah, nice one, Karma Peach. Thank you, I appreciate that. We are getting there, Karma Peach. Takes us just to 3 more likes required. In the meantime, the referee's been told no more dicking about scrum time. And, oh, for fuck's sake. Just as we set the scrum up, Munster opt to change their front row. Like, what's the point in doing it there? You're very kind, Karma Peach. I'm very polite to say you're welcome. Right, 17 points the difference. This is a mountain for Benetton. But if they can pick up a try, could get them back in this. It would be nice to have an exciting finish to this game, because it's not been a bad game. It's just nothing's really happened. And we've had 4 tries. It's one of those games. As they go blind. And there's space! Oh, it's a little show and go, and it is a try for Benetton. It's in the corner. They are going upstairs. Oh, 27-15 as it stands. Try giving on the field. But this could change the arithmetic quite considerably. I don't see how there's anything wrong with this. I'm not sure why we're checking upstairs. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's no need to go upstairs for this. Try given. Oh. Well, we are going to have a proper look at something. So, referee will have to run to the other end of the pitch. Timo's just interjected and said, I want to have a look at this. Bungalow? My nose is bungalowed. full of COVID. Wow. I'm not sure about this. No upstairs. Oh, I see, yeah. I'm with you. There shouldn't be any upstairs. Doesn't really change his line. Right, stop looking at the try and look at the bloody foul play. Nah, there's nothing in it for me. It doesn't change his line. No. Nothing wrong. Waste of time. Bloody French. Bloody surrender monkeys. You can't say that. Fuck. Let's move on. Yeah, it's going to be a try. It's going to be a try. Fuck. Alright. It's 27-15. Right, and the conversion's missed, so it's going to stay 27-15. It's a 12-point lead. Munster got a little bit to do. They're not going to just be given this game. And that's something I like about Italian rugby. They don't die. They won't stop giving up. They're so used to being mudded. Hey, Spoon777, welcome to the Discord, man. Thank you. While we're just waiting for the restart, let's have a look. 7 likes still. See if we can get it up to 10. I don't think we're going to, because I think everyone in here has liked. So, thank you for sharing that love. Right, so, a couple of changes for Benetton, just to confuse me further. Brayley is in for Duvanaga. That's a bit easier to shout about. And up go Benetton for the restart. Screaming no from the Munster defence there to stay out. And Benetton will kick this clear. Right. So, they clear their lines and Munster will have the line out by the looks of it. Yeah, they're just going to go into their little huddle and organise themselves and then we'll be back in. What happened to good... Way! We got to 10 likes. Let's go. Thank you so much, everybody. Sterling work, gentlemen and ladies, as Munster go off the maul very quickly, as so is the way. It's not rolling away. It's going to be an advantage, and no advantage coming, so it's going to be a penalty straight about 38 metres out. The Stormer legend, Dunava, lasted longer than I thought he would. Oh, really? I don't know much about him, to be fair. 58 minutes. Is he been injured or is he just struggling? I don't know. Anyway, 15 points now, the difference as this kick sails over. 20 minutes on the clock. That gap seems almost unmanageable now. 2 tries and a penalty required. It's a big ask in 20 minutes. But take nothing away from Benetton. They've kept coming at it. They haven't given up. They're still throwing a kitchen sink in there. No, he's just old. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. So, Healy with some new headgear in terms of tape. Slots this through. And we're going to get ourselves back underway in just a second. Of course, we are about a minute behind ball tracking, so it's a little bit frustrating that we see it on the screen before it happens, but them's the breaks. That's how it rolls. I like having the ball tracking. It's something different. Doesn't seem like anybody else is doing it. Right then. Munster then take receipt of the kick, and they will fire this back to Healy, who will kick this downfield and will find touch on halfway, and Benetton again look to go quickly as he beats the first man, but dragged down by the second on the Munster 10. Forwards then, running it forward. Forwards have had a hard old day at the office for Benetton. Little reward in terms of front foot ball, and lots of them got hands like fucking dildos as we have another knock on and more substitutes come to the field. The other Stormers legend is Delandra. He's been quite quiet tonight. Yeah, he hasn't had a lot to do, to be fair. He hasn't seen a lot of ball. So, more substitutes. Don't know who. We'll see in a minute. Premier Sportsman. What do we think? Right, who is your favourite broadcaster to cover rugby? Because for me, Premier Sports is not the one. It's like Premier Sports, it's like rugby is something they have to do. So they just like get on with it. It's like they don't want it. Give it to a broadcaster that wants it. Like, give it to the Beeb or ITV or something. Right. Ball's in. Scrum holds just about. And Munster trying. Are we back? Fuck happened there? My internet is being fraudulent again, I think. I do apologise if we lost the stream for a second there. I hope I didn't lose any of you. Overkicked from Delandra, and it's straight into touch, so it'll come back for a Munster. Sorry, Benetton line out. Oh, yeah, they are shite, but that ITV link man is terrible. What, Clive Woodward? He's fucking awful. Don't ITV use Flats a lot? He's one of their main presenters, isn't he? And his pal that do the Channel 5 highlights together. They're not too bad. I want somebody to, like, just bring a normal vibe to rugby. Like, not Ant and Dec level normal, but, I mean, like, a little bit more casual, a little bit less, I went to fucking Eton. Do you know what I mean? Has Clive Woodward watched a game of rugby in the last 20 years? No one knows, mate. I don't know why ITV keep using him. It's like, it's only whoever... He must be sucking some serious dick at ITV. Because BBC won't touch him. It's only ITV that pick him up. So, he must be... he must have some soggy knees in the Six Nations. Because he is noshing some big boy D. Right. Munster scrum time. I just find, like, with BBC and ITV, it's just a little bit too corporate sport. And I feel like I've got a journalist telling me what's going on. That's beautiful from Munster. And it's a great scramble defence from Benetton as well. Johnny Wilkinson is just as awful. Look, great player, shit pundit. Having said that, and this is controversial, Will Greenwood boils my piss. Boils my piss. So drama. And half the stuff he says isn't his. There are a couple of guys that have worked with him, and he will rinse them. Hey!
Very good, very nice. Hello, chicken nugget.
Hello, chicken nugget.
Riding High subscribed to the channel.
Riding High subscribes. Let's go. As Munster then are battering on the line. Just half a metre out. What a try-saving tackle. You are not wrong. Amazing scramble defence from Benetton. Advantage coming for Munster. Delande. Nothing there for him. Zebo flies round the corner, but Coombs is up and over the line. And it is a try for Munster. That is it. Done. Bonus point achieved. 20 points the difference with the conversion to come. Benetton in the mud, in the mud. Benetton in the mud. Yeah, that's as good as singing was getting tonight. I'm fucked. Sky was okay, yeah. With the Lions, though, right, whoever at Sky went, do you know what? We've got a massive budget. Let's splurge it on CGI and fucking green screens. I mean, I got a green screen up. Ain't no lying about that. No one's believing that I'm sat in a box at Twickers. But fuck me, Sky had green screen everything. I think this game might be gone for Benetton. Grant, you're not wrong. I think this game was gone for Benetton at minute 1. But, yeah. Yeah, but... And then for the Lions game, a 2-hour build-up? 2-hour build-up? They had more build-up than game. Mental. But, yeah. Sky not too bad. Not too bad. But again, it's just serious. So serious. They forget that we're fans. So why didn't they waste time looking at that try like they did Benetton's? Do you know what I mean? And this one was actually... Just watching it back, this one was worth a little look because there was a potential of being held up there. Sky beaming in Alan Wynne-Jones was ridiculous. Oh, it was a fucking joke, mate. It was a fucking joke. I mean, what in the Star Trek were we watching? You got Alan Wynne-Jones being beamed into the studio. You got fucking Will Greenwood being beamed into the stadium on the other side of the Sky Cart. I'm going, fucking hell. How much green screen? The stadiums were green screened. I don't know if you noticed that. None of that advertising hoardings that were over the seats. None of that was actually there. That was all CGI'd on. Same as the advertising on the pitches. Mental. Absolutely mental. Anyway, Benetton on the attack. Benetton with the peel. Great tackle. From... not sure who it was in the end, to be fair. Yeah, that was a joke. Oh. It was like, how over the top can we make this? Which, I mean, is Sky's USP, let's be fair. As Benetton get the ball back and then they give it straight away. And off come Munster up to the 22. Zebo's got no room to work in, but he's bursting tackles for fun. 5 metres out, 7 metres out, and there's a... Oh, Zebo doesn't look like he's in a good way. We could have some time off the clock here. Play on the floor, so it's going to be a yellow card. We've got a Benetton player flat out on his face, and Simon Zebo flat out on his face. So, worrying times here. As the Benetton boy starts to get up. So, yeah. Zebo hasn't moved, though, so... We'll bring you what's going on there. I like BT. I watched a documentary about... I say a documentary, it was more like a 15-minute video about what BT Rugby is about. And they try... Their whole purpose is to create like a magazine feel to the show. And I like that. I got time for that. I respect that. They recognise that we're fans and we want to enjoy the game. And, Jesus, I can barely talk now. I'm that bunged up. They recognise we're fans and we just want to enjoy the game and we just want to love rugby. Zebo is half Italian. Oh, wait. Oi. Has he been off the international stage long enough to be selectable for Italy? Oh, I tell you what. Well, I say this. At the minute, the spinal board is going underneath him, so let's not count our chickens for Italian rugby. But yeah, could he potentially, under the new law, could he potentially play for Italy? Oh. It does look a bit tasty. It does look a bit dirty. There's no intent behind any of it, but yeah. It's not great. As Cronin is going to replace Zebo. This could take a couple of minutes. In which case, we will have a little goosey gander at what's going on around the channel. As we get to 888, off comes Casey. Oh no, I would have pushed him onto the wing if they've not got a replacement winger. But hey ho. Good news, Zebo is leaving the field under his own steam. So that's good news. He's got a bit of a mark around his eye. And, yeah. And so we've had a little check. And the reason he's down is just a rugby collision. So, scenes you love to see. Happy days. 10 likes on the stream. That's amazing. Thank you so much for all the support. 87% of you on the poll think that... Munster are going to win this, and you were not wrong. 13% dreamers in here tonight, though. Yes, but he chose Ireland. Yeah, but under the new laws, is it 36 months off of the international scene? You can change your nation. We can go to another nation you qualify for. So, technically speaking, Izzy Folau can play for Tonga and has made it clear that's his intention. Prefers the Irish fry. Yeah. Last played in 2015. That extra French cuisine helps Zebo, I think. You're not wrong. He's been loving a bit of that one too many baguettes, isn't he? Right, round of applause going round. Is it Thomond Park? I can't remember. That's not good scenes as he's applauded off the field. Oh, that's a shame. No one wants to see that. So speedy recovery to him. I can't remember what his name is, but Coetzee in the bin for the yellow card. And, well, not great for Benetton there. Right. So, still got 11 minutes left of the game. And, oh, Munster straight away. Ball tracking does us dirty. They get the drive on at the ball. They get it on strong, and it's wheeling away, and it's in and it's over, and it's 40-15. Oh, keep it under 50, Benetton. Keep it under 50. We want a Peroni. 5 tries for Munster now, and the conversion's good. 9 minutes left on the clock. And, wow. Munster are running away with this. Right. Let's pick some games for tomorrow. What do we want to see tomorrow? What do you want me to cover tomorrow? We are, whether we like it or not, at midday, going to be covering the Scotland-England game. That's a given. Let's have a look. I'm not going to do any Super Rugby tomorrow. I can't be asked to get up. It's too much effort. 8:45. No. If I'm up, I'll do the Reds game. If I'm not, I'm not. That's fair, isn't it? There, so that will take us to 12. That will take us to 2. So we'll miss the 1 o'clock kickoffs. 3 o'clock kickoffs. We might do Saracens Bristol. That's got a bit of potential. No, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do Island Wales. Yeah. We'll do the 2 Six Nations games. And then... have we got a late kickoff? Oh, look at that. Old Glory Lola. Bit of MLR. Bit of MLR. Might do a bit of MLR, or we've got Connacht as well. I'm on call. Hope my bleep stays silent. Now is the time for a Benetton comeback. Could you imagine? That Ireland Wales game could be close. Yeah, that looks tasty, that does. That looks tasty. So, yeah. Yeah, we might do that. And just a knock on there from Munster. So we will have a Benetton scrum as the clock ticks away. I think Benetton only come back to 15 men with about 35 seconds on the clock. So, oosh. This is not what Benetton need. 6 points away from 50. They'll be desperate to keep it under 50. Nobody wants to get beat by with a 50 on the board. Let's hope. Yeah, man, flesh him. I mean, women's rugby in Wales is going to turn a corner now they've gone pro. I don't think it's just yet. I think it's a bit early for that. Watch the strike move from this scrum. Oh, all right. 8 picks. And picks. And cleared beyond the breakdown. That wasn't a strike move, Grant. That was just the 8 picking. I mean, he's lethal. He's lethal. But that's just the 8 picking, mate. Right. More time off. At the minute, if I was the Benetton captain now, I'd be going up to the referee and I'd be saying, look, mate, injuries, just run the fucking clock, will you? I can't be doing with all these stoppages. Like, let's just get this over with. The amount of times I've done that to a referee as well. They go, oh, sir. Injuries, can you just run the clock? I'm fucked. It's always a smart move. You gotta be a smart rugby player. Five minutes left. Leggery's coming off. Imagine coming all the way over from Italy to Ireland for 5 minutes. Be livid. Right. Not straight. So, we are going to have a scrum for Benetton. Just looking to run that clock down. Just over 5 minutes to go. Oh, we got another man down now. Karma Peach, no need to fucking swear. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, mate. Balls. Have you not been here before? We swear all the time here. We're like Cartman. Fuckity fuck. Sorry. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It tends to be grammar for me. I do apologise. Apparently, it's a sign of creativity, isn't it? Right. Yes, I swear at my junior doctors. I bet you do. I've got you down as like oh shit, what's his name from Scrubs? Dr. Cox. I've got you down as a Dr. Cox Karma Peach. I bet you call her like all your male junior doctors. I bet you're there going, Betty. Right. And if you don't, you should. Because that'd be jokes. Ooh, excuse me. Right, a buddy of mine is about to go live. He jumps in here every now and again. My name is TKHD. I think if it's okay with you, once we get to the end of this game, if he's live, because he's just tweeted that he's about to go live, I might see if we can all jump in and just shout rugby geeks, just to wind him up. I never swear at a good-looking nurse. No, I bet you don't. I think Dr. Cox used Dorothy more than Betty. I couldn't remember. I just got Betty in my head. My nan's called Betty. I just got Betty in my head. Yeah, but whatever you do, just don't Mason Greenwood the nurses, yeah? Get your fucking legs up. Don't say that. That's not okay. That's not good. As a penalty for Munster, then from the scrum. What have I said? Why did I say that? Oi, have a word with yourself, will you? I'm so sorry. That was back out of order. Right. Okay. Thank God the Big's not in here. He'd be spinning on those. Right. 11 likes. Let's go. Thank you so much for the likes. You don't understand how much they help out. Gary, welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. As Munster get this small, doing absolutely fuck all. And Oh, scrum half loses his foot in, and there's a crossfield kick on. It's challenged, and Benetton just able at the last ditch to save it. Come on, Benetton, protect the 50, says Grant, as Munster are unlocking 3 metres out. Oh, this 50 is like being 6 ahead for him, isn't it? Video ref says ball tracking. Oh no, behave. I'm bleeped. Thanks for your company. No worries, Common Peach. Thanks for joining us, man. Always a pleasure to see you in. Thanks ever so much. Have a great evening, mate. All the best. See you soon. Right, Benetton. Then on the charge forward, looking to get the old exit on, and Munster turn it over. 6 metres out. Benetton in trouble. Space out wide. Oh, it is going to be a Munster try. It's going to be a Munster try. Fleshing, you have been sailing close to the wind tonight. Yeah, I blame it on COVID. Oh, fuck. What am I? Yeah. We've gone to some dark places tonight. I do apologise. Right. So, we are going to get the restart. We're hoping this kick is missed, because that's the 50 dead if it's not. No Piroli for the Benetton boys tonight. No, he's good. He's fine. Yeah, it's a beautiful bit of footwork to stay in field. The try is good. Did Alandre put a foot in touch? No, he did not. Right. Oh, the kick is good as well. So the 50's dead. The game's dead. No Pirolis for Benetton. Oh. Right. So, we are just waiting for the restart. I'm pretty sure there's going to be time to get this restarted. Yeah, because there's 2 minutes on the clock. So, yeah, there is going to be time to restart this. So, Healy will have a go at this, which we know is going to go through. And Benetton will get us restarted. And you would imagine it's just going to be kick tennis. And then Benetton or somebody's just going to boot off the field, isn't they? Driven past the Peroni Brewery. Right. Oh, Ben Healy's been on fire with his boot tonight. Where's the kick timer? There isn't one. It's 90 seconds. And it's referee's discretion. So, it doesn't really exist. They quite often take way more than 90 seconds. Fantastic kick. You're not wrong. Right. So, we're kicking off in the red. Oh, sorry. No, we're not in the red. We're 50 seconds to go. As Munster peel away. Yeah, Benetton are just fucked. And here we go. There's charges all over the place. And eventually, Benetton able to snaffle back a bit of the Harlem Globetrotters, and it will be a penalty to Benetton. 25 seconds left on the clock. Oh, beautiful work from Munster there. Just bursting tackles for fun. Throwing offloads over the top. All good stuff. All good stuff. And here they come again then. Benetton don't find touch from the kickoff. Clock is in the red. They can't want another try, surely not. As it goes backwards and Benetton recover the ball. Well, Benetton are going to play it, obviously. They want a little bit of pride. Munster want to play it. They want to do Benetton dirty. So, question marks now as to how this game will end. Chip over the top. Recovered by Benetton. Little flick. Nice little bits of casual rugby play as the pressure is off. As Benetton know that all they can do now is just play for pride. Great handling work from Benetton now. Where's this been all game? As they offload in the contacts and they ride the tackles as advantage comes for Benetton. And they are... Here we go, more handbags. So... Right. Benetton have chucked in the towel here. Oh, I'm not surprised. They're fifth. Oh, they're going to get a try to finish it off. Fair play to them. Does Munster keep that in play? No, they don't. It's in touch. Fair play to Benetton. They have got themselves a try. We'll bring it to you as it comes to us. Right. Line out, up and down. Commentary team just commending Benetton for how competitive this game was for the first 60 minutes. They never looked like threatening Munster, but it was enough to make Munster kick points. As a new advantage comes for not rolling away, and there's a little snipe from the replacement scrum half. Beautiful piece of work from him. He was on the floor and he springs up after getting the advantage from being tripped up by the rolling away defender, and then he's off like a little whippet. Fires through the hole. Benetton on 20 points. Conversion to come that you would fancy if your kicker's halfway any good, so this is questionable. 51-20 at the moment, and that is the game. Is the fraud live? Right. So. Okay. So we're just waiting for the tea to come on. Benetton obviously not used to having this sent on. That's as good as a win for Benetton. Oh, yeah, it's a great finish for them. Oh, rugby I'm just looking through YouTube for a buddy of mine. Rugby analyst. How good are Wales? 7 hours ago. Behave yourself, mate. They're in the mud. They are in the mud. Right. So that's it. It's 2 more points. And we've got the football on now. Let's get rid of that. Right. Yeah, that's it. Done and dusted. What was it in the end? 51-22. Mental scenes at Musgrove Park. But all smiles for Munster. What was expected, really, in the end. So, no major dramas there. But, yeah, Munster the winners. Right. So, we are going to be back live tomorrow. But before we disappear, I would absolutely love it if a couple of us could just Well done, Munster, indeed. If we could just jump in to my buddy's stream, just share some love, drop him a like, shout Rugby Geeks Raid in the chat. Let's just go and share some love. He's literally just going live as we speak. So, yeah. Go and show him a little bit of love. He's a great guy. He's in and out of this stream. I play rugby with him at Dunstablians, but he streams some FIFA content. So, yeah. Just jump in there and go and show him some love. Anyway, cheeky little raid at the end of the stream. Hang Wales pushed France harder than anyone else, amigo, and got closer. Nibble! Right, anyway, that's me. So thank you so much for joining us. I will see you tomorrow. But for now, as always, face down, ass up. That's the way we like